My name is Mark and welcome to my channel. Join me all year round, come rain or shine, and together we will be fishing for pleasure. This week's episode, the iconic Erne in Northern Ireland. Well, good morning and welcome to Fishing for Pleasure, and we're on our Northern Ireland adventure. It's bright and early, we're on the mighty Erne. We're pike fishing, dead baiting for pike. And that's one of those iconic waters. You can't come to Northern Ireland and not fish the Erne. So I'm on here, got two rods out. Gonna have a few out again. It's a fine balance, you know. I say you can't come to Northern Ireland and not fish the Erne, but it's a fine balance between family life and fishing life for me. So I'm gonna get 7 hours in, I think, 6-7 hours. See what we've got. A nice bit of cloud cover at the moment, so hopefully it's not going to be too bright. Forecast is sunshine and showers. The water temperature is quite cool. As we're everywhere in the UK, we haven't had a great start to the summer, so temperatures are still down, so I'm hoping the pike are very active. It's a cracking little stretch. I've found myself on Google Maps. Is a great friend to you, isn't it, really, you know, when you're fishing blind. But that's half the fun, fishing blind. I know a lot of people go online and they go on a lot of forums and they ask for where should I fish, what bait should I use, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I like to pave my own way, you know, see if I can unlock the secrets, if you like, all on my own. I get a thrill from that. As I say, we're dead baiting. On the right hand rod I've got a whole sardine, it's about 6-7 inches long. Left hand rod I've got a whole sprat, quite big, 4-inch sprat, maybe even 5 inches, sprayed gold. I've got some roach and mackerel, you know, all the normal suspects in the bag. So we've got if they're around, we've got a good chance. It's a reed lined stretch. So one rod I've got close in, I'll show you the swim in a minute. One rod I've got close into the reeds. The other one I've gone out a bit further. Someone's been fishing here at the weekend. I can see there's maggots, dead maggots on the staging. Also seen plenty of silverfish topping. Let's hope we can crack it today, eh? It's a beautiful Irish pike. Let's have a look at this swim. As I said, it's a staging, so there's my fancy rod rest. Thermos flask and the travel rods. Let's see how they handle the Irish pike today. There's my right hand rod. I'm over depth with that one. With a big bait, I don't want to get too excited and hit it straight away. I want it to get that bait down and get that single hook in its mouth. So that's a whole sardine. That's about rod length off the reed bed. And the left hand rod is out in a lot deeper water. Saw some silverfish topping out there, that's why that floats there. And I can go far bank and go down the left as well. And that rod rest, that's my tackle bag. And that rod rest, that's my tackle bag. Same rod, same reel, same line. Yeah, it's a glorious morning on the Erne. Let's see if we can winkle out some pike. Let's get our Northern Ireland adventure off and running. There's something out there. Just seen that float twitching around. There it goes. See it on the move? It's a big roach, so I'm waiting. It's only toying with it, hasn't taken it. It's moved it and let it go. Yeah, it's gone. No, it's still there. It's a big bait. Let's have a look, see what we got. Big roach dead bait. Oh, let's let it go. Wasn't hooked. That's chewed to buggery, but let's get it back out there. Well, we've been fishing an hour. We had the one run, so I'm going to show you my setup. So it's my travel rod, my normal reels. They're very good reels, instant clutch. They work fine for me. Obviously a stop knot at the right depth, bead, sliding float. Then we have a large float stop there, and the reason for a large float stop is your paternostered section. If you don't have anything up there on the cast, it will fly up and the hook length will tangle around the float and the main line. So you just got that to stop it flying up. You can adjust it if you want it to, your bait to be a bit higher in the water, but that's how I use it. And then my weak link, 6 pound mono, down to my weight. So get any snags, any problems, that 6 pound mono a break, and then I'm free. Don't leave anything in the water. That's my modified one. I was using some trace wires up traces and things like that, but I decided it was too much components, it could go wrong in the water, so I've gone basically naked. And a bait of choice at the moment, I'm going to stick out a small sprat, sprayed gold, and had no joy on the sardine. Had some interest obviously on the roach, so I'm leaving one rod out with a roach on, and let's see if we can catch some fish before I have to go home. Just sitting here contemplating life, the universe and everything. And I was thinking about PBs for two reasons. One, I always assume, no matter where I go fishing, what I'm fishing for, I always assume I'm going to catch a PB. Never happens, of course, because most of my PBs will sit in the 80s and 90s, and you know, I've got quite a good list of them, but I suppose the only shabby one I have is a barbel. It was only £8, and that was caught in the mid-80s off the Kennet when An £8 bubble weren't too bad, but these days it's a tiddler, isn't it? So, but yeah, I was just thinking about it. The only reason I was thinking about it, I'll probably get loads of keyboard warriors having a right pop at me now, but modern, it's not even a modern angler, modern carp angler. How many PBs do they need? I was talking to a guy the other day, and he reeled off about 6 PBs. UK PB, France PB, common PB, mirror PB, floater PB, and river PB. Carp's a carp. Alright, in my opinion, I would have said my PB was the biggest one I'd caught in the UK, whatever that was, and then I would add to it, oh yeah, but I've had them up to X amount of weight in France, or wherever you do your foreign fishing. It was 6 PBs for one fish. It's a strange world, isn't it? Probably get loads of hate now, but yeah, I just couldn't understand it. I don't, you don't have, well, maybe people do, lure PB, dead bait PB, river PB, pike to pike, roach is a roach, carp is a carp. You can only have one PB, can't you? Nice breeze coming through, it's overcast. So I've seen silverfish topping, but I haven't seen any activity with a pike. I ain't seen any thrashing around or chasing a fry. I've moved both my rods right into the, very close into the margins to see if anything was patrolling in these reed bays. Not touched yet, so I'm going to do my normal approach. It's going to be 20 minutes to half hour and then move to baits. So, you can't, I don't like sitting with the baits in the same position for hours on end on a river or anywhere. I mean, when I'm piking, I like to get them recast. Even if you're putting it on the same spot, the commotion, the splash, the noise of that bait going in often attracts a pike into it. So every 20 minutes to half hour I'll have a little move. And at the moment, not much happening, but it's only lightning action when it's not the real world. You do come along to the venues and swims, and it's non-stop action from start to finish. Other times you got to wait, and it goes potty at a certain hour. As I said before, you're on a virgin water for yourself. You don't know the feeding patterns, you don't know the times, the areas where the pike are at certain times of the year. So it's all a learning curve, but I mean, the birds are singing, it's mild. It's time to catch some pike. Well, that's our Irish adventure over and done with. Now, some might say, well, was it worth it just to bring your rods all that way on a family holiday just to fish for, like, say, 6-7 hours? My counter argument would be to that is you never know. It takes 1 second to get a run. Who knows, I could have turned up at both venues and filled my boots, or I could have had one run and it could have been a fish of a lifetime. That's fishing, you never know. I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. So, thanks for watching. I know we're an action packed full of fish, but glorious surroundings. glorious country. I really do like it here. I might even one day come over just for the fishing and really put a big effort into it, but I enjoy myself, always do, on the bank. Thanks for watching, troops, and I'll see you on the bank real soon.